How is it going, guys? Yas here from Trading Vanguard. I'm a technical trader who trades short squeeze, momentum, and volatile stocks. All of the information shown in this video is not financial advice and just my opinion. So, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a different analysis. So I can show you guys that trading for me is purely based on algorithms. So today we'll be looking at Bitcoin, BTC, and like I said, guys, once you are able to understand how chart patterns work and algo trading works, you're pretty much able to apply this knowledge to, in my opinion, all tradable assets. So guys, it goes without saying, Bitcoin overall super bullish, the most bullish cryptocurrency in my opinion and asset. And again, guys, not financial advice, but in my opinion, would probably be the only coin worth trading. Of course, because of its price level, it doesn't have crazy price actions like other altcoins. However, once you've identified patterns within the Bitcoin chart, it becomes, in my opinion, more reliable to trade, and you can make decent profits swing trading it each side of the trade. So guys, without further ado, let's switch on my drawings and let's see what's going on with the charts. So guys, what is happening with Bitcoin? Apologies, as I've always got a lot going on in my charts, but I'll try to simplify it and break it down to you guys. So guys, overall, what's happening with Bitcoin? We can see, guys, Bitcoin overall, is bullish. It goes without saying. Just a few years ago, the price was at, literally just 3 years ago, guys, the price was at $15,000, and now it, just a few months ago, it hit an all-time high of around 126,000, which was pretty much a 10x within, the space of 3 years, which is absolutely, insane. So, like I said, guys, overall super bullish, and guys, in my opinion, has been following a very reliable ascending trend channel pattern since, I want to say, probably since the beginning of 2023, so for at least the past 2 to 3 years. And like I said, guys, what I wanted to highlight was, once you learn how to read algos, you can pretty much make swing trades kind of non-stop. And also within this main algo trend channel, there has been like another micro trend channel. And again, guys, this, of course, this takes time. I've been doing this for years. But again, once you've identified how these little, how essentially how trading works, how chart patterns work, guys, you can make great money in the market. I mean, if I zoom in here, guys, just this micro trend channel, right? You could have made, and this measure from here to here, look, 25% on the way up, another 25% on the way down, and you could have done this, guys, once, twice, 3 times, pretty much 3 times on the way up. So yeah, guys, that was just a bit of insights as to how algos work. So guys, what do I have in my chart? So if you see, guys, like I said, one main trend channel, and it has an upper part of the trend channel which I've highlighted in red, and this is where the extremely bearish zone is, in my opinion. And you can see, guys, every time Bitcoin has entered into this red part of the upper trend channel, it has been instantly rejected, whether it's taken a few weeks or, whether in its most recent attempt, just the past, few weeks, guys, we can see it just entered it a tiny bit by the wick. And again, guys, that was enough for it to reject the price back down. So even though, guys, right now, if we take a step back, we can see Bitcoin has broken out of its overall ascending trend channel. However, I still don't think that is a cause for concern, and I'll let you guys know why. So I've identified 3 main price levels in the charts. First things first, we can see, guys, I will pretty much just have it as a really small, weak support. I can see that Bitcoin has kind of been happy around here at the 87,000 US dollar mark. Um, and another thing I wanted to point out to you guys, all right, this is another part of my trading strategy, is the Ichimoku cloud. Guys, it's so crazy at how reliable this indicator is. I use it mainly to identify future support and resistance levels. And you guys can take a look here, right? We can see that literally last month in November, we can see, guys, and you couldn't make this up because the Ichimoku cloud, as all indicators do, they lag behind. All right, they lag behind. And guys, what do you know? It hits the bottom. Picture perfect, guys. I can't even zoom in anymore to make it more obvious at how it literally hit the bottom and just pushed it back up as a support level. Okay, so that's just one thing I just wanted to highlight to you guys. All right, so yeah, like I said, the first price level we've seen is $87,000. Okay, the next price level on the chart, guys, I've identified is $67,000, and I think this is probably one of the more stronger supports and resistances. And we can see, guys, in the past, if I take a step back, we can see back in 21, we can see that it was a huge resistance for Bitcoin, and we can see it touched it once but failed to pierce through and then just broke down completely. And guys, what do you know? The second that this price level was pierced, look, Bitcoin started ripping and breaking all-time highs. Guys, this is no coincidences. Price levels, supports and resistances actually exist, okay? Despite of what people who trade fundamentals say, guys, the chart never lies. The second you learn to actually read, and more importantly, I would say trust the charts, guys, your life will change when it comes to trading. Okay. So yeah, guys, like I said, the second this $67,000 price level was broken, we can see that it hit 100,000 US dollars for the first time. And then lastly, guys, the last price level I've identified is 52,000 US dollars. And we can see, guys, that it had strong support for this in the past. So guys, what do I expect next? And most importantly, what would I like to see? So I think first things first, of course, we would like Bitcoin to hold this 87,000 US dollar price level. And then slowly but surely using the Ichimoku cloud for support and then testing its way back up to the EMA lines. And we can see that they are all waiting there together. So it will be just below the $95,000 level. So that's what I would love to see, guys, and it's definitely possible. However, Bitcoin definitely needs to start seeing some green candles on the weekly chart pretty soon, in my opinion. However, guys, should we not even come up to the EMA lines and we're not even able to hold the support at $87,000, guys, I do think it will be a case of us coming back down to the 67,000 US dollars. And guys, what do you know? The strongest EMA line, the EMA 200, just happens to be waiting there. So guys, should Bitcoin not be able to hold its $87,000 price level, guys, I have no doubts, without a shadow of a doubt, Bitcoin could easily drop back down to 67,000 US dollar. Okay, but like I said, guys, ideally we would want to see Bitcoin come up, test these EMA lines, and what would be even better is if Bitcoin can come back into the trend channel. And again, once it's perfectly in the trend channel with one at least one full volume candlestick within the trend channel, then I would have confirmation that Bitcoin is back in and can obviously start ripping to make new all-time highs, and then, you know, just following the normal trend channel. I do think, guys, should Bitcoin break the trend channel, then Bitcoin can really start to see some new all-time highs and, you know, completely break any, you know, price targets had previously. Again, even reaching a potential of 250,000. But of course, it still has a lot of work to do until then. The last thing I've identified, guys, and what I wanted to point out was the MACD. So, guys, if we have a look now, all right, let me quickly make that more visible for you guys. Oops, sorry about this. Guys, the last time the MACD, yeah, there we go. So guys, the last time we had a crossover on the MACD when it was below the red histogram, guys, we can see it was around the 22 bull run. Guys, the last time we had a cross below the red histogram, guys, we can see that Bitcoin absolutely just started ripping like crazy. Okay, and now, guys, for the first time since that crazy bull run, we can see that the MACD is dropping lower, and guys, we could have a crossover not soon, but within the next few weeks, even months, guys. And should that happen, guys, then potentially we can start seeing new all-time highs again. So guys, what do you think? Are you guys invested in Bitcoin? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Yeah, if you guys have found this video useful, please drop a like, and if you guys are a similar trader to myself, please consider subscribing, as I'll be posting more content similar to this. Once again, I want to end the video by saying that this information is not financial advice. Trading can be extremely risky, and you should always have a trading strategy to stay safe. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.